Earthquake.
No, Captain. Battle formations.
What is up, everybody? It's Rob Wilson, and welcome to RW Arts, Rob Wilson Arts, RW Artstellations, and Rob Wilson Artstellations. So hopefully you got all of that. However way you can pronounce my name, I'm fired up, energized, I'm ready to go. So tune in, turn on, and drop out. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Happy Wednesday. It's February the 8th, 2023. And it's been a very great week. I hope it has for me. I hope it has been a great week for you. And we are here today to discuss The Last of Us. So, with all the other things that have been going on, um, yeah, I got a couple of subjects I want to cover, some lighthearted stuff, and some new revelations that I personally discovered. So, hopefully I can share that with you without anybody getting all wrapped up in their feelings and being like, so that's that. I am excited to embrace some new things that's about to happen in a positive way. And I will continue straightforward in making things happen, especially comic book wise and all that. So let's go ahead and get that done. First of all, I killed it yesterday in the gym. Hour and a half. I had half a thing of Celsius, and the gym right in my community, man. I was in there just full body, pull ups, chin ups, dips inward, dips outward, outwards, all kinds of stuff, man. So today I took a little bit light, which I needed. Body's got to recover. Got to build slowly towards success in everything you do. So yeah, we're talking about The Last of Us, and I'm gonna do some art station updates. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Hogwarts Legacy game that's out. I've been watching people play it on Twitch and stuff, and this seems like an interesting game. I wouldn't play it, I wouldn't buy it, but it seems like an interesting game, and I believe it's online multiplayer as well. So yeah, I'll get into that just a little bit, not too much, but just enough. So yeah, for some reason I couldn't get into Rumble. The Rumble website was down on my end. I still have access to the app, which is weird. So on my mobile device. But that's happened before, but not right around time when I'm trying to, live stream. So I don't know what Rumble's going through. I heard that Bill Gates bought out DuckDuckGo, so censorship is back, at least with that. And I don't know what Rumble is going through, so we'll see. We'll see. So here we go. Last of Us, episode 3, because I didn't get a chance to do it last week. I had some stuff to get done, and it was better for me to go ahead and break it out later on. Last of Us episode 3, I think I mentioned on somebody's podcast before. Yeah, off to a new start, introducing new characters and whatnot. I haven't been keeping up with the video game because, again, busy. Real life takes place over the Matrix and the internet that people love so much. Yeah, episode 3. I had it on. I was telling my sister a little bit about it, and it got to the scene. It was like, I hope these two ain't about to start lip locking. It's guy on guy thing. So HBO Max, they went on and put that on there, and I was like, hell no, hell to the no, no, no. I was like, click. So that was the end of that. That's as far as I made it in episode 3. Then on to episode 4, which was smart. They went back on track, even though they tried to put out the fake narrative. This episode 3 was the best episode in the entire series just yet, bro. Yeah, right. Just saying that because you're a fan of Bros. I'm not, but you can be a fan if you want to. You can watch it on your own time. I ain't watching that. So when episode 4 got in, they were right back on track. In fact, I don't even think they had like a prologue intro like they did in the first 2 episodes, and they kind of talked about things before they happened, the actual infection happened, the fungal infection, and they went straight to the business from what I saw, unless I missed something or skipped ahead without me knowing. And they got right into the 2 main characters that we're already familiar with, and yeah, they were doing their thing, getting to know each other a little bit more, and I like the camaraderie with them a little bit better. As opposed to her, the little girl initially, just start cursing people out and all that kind of stuff. Um, because she doesn't technically she doesn't have that female figure to kind of bounce between both, you know, temporary guardians. So it's just him and her, and that kind of dynamic I think worked out well. They went through some survival together, and they're building up for, I guess what's about to be episode was that episode 5, which is about to be pretty huge. But so far in this one, it seemed like, hey, they were going to explore. They had to go through a town on their way to Wyoming, and they ran into some folks. They had interesting conversation with, I think, some folks in the woods or something like that. Yeah, they did wake up to that, and the whole joke pun thing. Hey, I thought it was a way of breaking the ice. Some people didn't like it. I thought it was fine. It was fine. It's definitely better than, beard locking that was happening on episode 3. So, it doesn't make too much to make me happy. Give me a simple setup, and you know, I'm good. I can make the most out of it. But yeah, they got to this town, and we had some sniper fire, some shooting going on, and some survival stuff. So they got a chance to work as a team, which was good. She listened to him, um, didn't try to push back and stuff like that. Mo Biggs in the house. Hail to the chat. Hail Mo Biggs. What's going on, brother? Um, yeah, she listened to him. Crawled in the walls, survived, but end up saving him as well. So I think it showed a really good dynamic of teamwork, and really the way they are now. To me, that was the best episode thus far, with the progress that they're making on their road trip across the fungus world. Um, a little beard on beard scissoring. Yeah, that was some BS, man. I was like, nope, click. Just like Scott Steiner said, oh, I know the people at home took the remotes and changed the channel to WWF. Excuse me. Yeah, and I was like, nope, that's not happening. Conversely, I've been watching, was it a little bit of Mayfair Witches, which, sorry, you know, most people kind of like, what's her name? The Hispanic girl that plays on Mayfair, which is um, Anne Rice's Mayfair with Chatos. Um, Tune me out. I'm just making stuff up. Alexandria Daddarino. Daddario. Yeah. So that's been interesting. I'm interested to see where it's going next with that. But yeah, Last of Us, this episode was great. It was legitimately great. It was on a roll. It looked like it was a race against time. The people, that crew that they went on and invaded, or they cut through their town and took some folks' lives. They end up searching for him later on, and found trails of who was eaten, and they're looking for a particular group. Well, at least two, and uh, the Last of Us, the main character couple, or team, they ran into the two that the lead chick was looking for after she did her enhanced interrogation on the old man and couldn't get any answers. So I guess they pretty much started pairing up. They'll probably pair up in the next episode, fighting for survival in the good old town of Wyoming, or wherever it is, Utah, somewhere. They were somewhere over there. Everything's desolate and tore up. So not too many zombies in this one. There's more of human on human survival and that kind of fight. So again, simplistic. You had some camaraderie, good team up, easy. I was sold. You had me at um, hold my hand. That was the name of the episode. So that's how I looked at it. I watched that on top of a bunch of other stuff. I finally got a chance to finish the Royal Rumble, 2023 Royal Rumble. I am excited to see Cody Rhodes become or go on to WrestleMania to face Roman Reigns. And this past Monday Night Raw seems like that's the direction that they're headed. Him and Paul Heyman had a very, very heartfelt discussion about past, present, and future, which even folks from AEW, they loved it. So I thought, Monday Night Raw was pretty good compilation. Which again, I'm playing catch up. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I got to move around real fast. Ah, excuse me. Had to have my Boathouse Farms green drink. Some of us got to stay healthy out here, if you know what I mean. So let's see here. Um, I'm trying to think of what I should cover next. All right, well, let me go ahead and get this out of the way. So, for people that have been keeping up with my channel and stuff, people that subscribe, unsubscribe, and then subscribe again, and unsubscribe, whoever you are, um, I know some people don't like my stance on AI art and all that kind of thing. So, me being tech savvy over this past drill weekend, I said, new show, Monday Night Rob. Uh, Good way to get more representation out there. Monday Night Rob. Yes, 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 yes. I can't stand Daniel Bryan or whatever name he goes by now these days. um, thank you, Mo Biggs. But yeah. Many people know how I feel about AI art. But however, since I am tech savvy and I try not to just blather skite off. Um, Hail to comic talks with Pop Van Zant. How you been, man? Hopefully you're doing well. Running that channel is, I know, it's constantly busy, so I'm sure you're doing great. Let me see. So yeah. One of the guys in my unit when I was doing military drill over the weekend, we had talked about AIR a little bit, and you know, I did my usual stance about it. However, this past drill weekend, I said, show me that app that you use to make AI art. I wanted to see how it worked and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, did a couple of sessions of that. He showed me, how to use it and stuff like that. And I think it is really crazy, crazy amazing how just by typing in what you want, um, something can be created out of that. I thought it was really interesting. And it kind of opened my perspective on could be easy ways for people to come up with really amazing concept art and then actually create the stuff that they want. Pop said, living the dream. That's right. Let that dream stay alive when it comes to America. And may the wings of liberty never lose a feather, brother. Let's see. Mo Big said, the Bing search engine is planned to go AI, where the AI will look up things for you and present their findings to you. Oh my gosh. To avoid potential misinformation. Yeah, the what was it? Google's got the Shimagami eyes too to censor things that you don't want to see. It's interesting, but yeah. Excuse me. I think just for the AI art aspect, it's crazy how many for people that do that stuff on a regular basis. It's crazy to see how many images are generated per second or per minute. It's insane. That's a lot of stuff being created and refreshed, re-rolled, so to speak. So I get it. Hey, AI art really isn't my thing. However, I do have a partially semi respect for it. of how it can be useful. Is it something that I would pursue on a regular basis? Probably not. But seeing some of the crazy pieces of art, which I've never taken the time to see, compared to what I've looked at this weekend. It's like image overload. There's just so much stuff and it's different and it looks, some look right, some look wrong, some come out weird and you can redo those and then you get more variations. It's wild. It's wild. Changing the color could change a whole background or it is wild. And with the amount of description that some people put in for some of those creations that they do with AI art, they write literally almost like a whole story, using stuff like photorealistic, was it HDR, the canvas measurements of what they want, um, whether things are there's supposed to be an action taking place, props in the background, glowing lights, um, super realistic, stuff. I mean, that's wild. Like some of that stuff looks like the kind of stuff they create in like was that like Unreal Engine video games and all that. And to have an AI art generator create that, um, that's amazing how much time it trims down um, for mock-ups or whatever. People even create logos in there. For some reason, can't get the lettering right all the time, but the logos and graphic design that people create on there just by description, it's unparalleled with considering what's being created and the short amount of time that it takes to create it. That's pretty much my additional 2 cents on it. I think the AI art thing is interesting. I can see where it can almost create a dopamine high, much like social media does, where people start scrolling, looking for the next hit. Something funny. All right, haha, scroll. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's caught my attention. Scroll. Next thing you know, hours go by. So I do see that being, probably an issue. But for the most part, man, hey, it's an avenue for people to do their thing. And I think I'm probably gonna back off bashing it because I've done plenty of that. And yeah, some things I don't like, but hey, I'll give certain things, the initial helpful tool applications of what it is. I'll give its basic due, but it's not something that I would advocate for and chase. Not at all. All right. So next on the next subject matter agenda list, let's see. I wanted to draw your attention to a few things on ArtStation. We're gonna go over them. One of the people I do follow, I got a notification today, I believe, in Hockey Lee. Let me go ahead and share this because I like sharing people's art. So it's not mine. I'll give them credit. Yeah. So we got here Ink Inhuk Lee. He's an illustrator of Marvel, DC, and concept artist. I think he does mainly like covers and designs. We got his was a Maximum Carnage, Absolute Carnage piece, and it's for a 1/4 scale premium collectible statue. And this just pulled my eyes right on in. I was like, wow, this Carnage piece looks pretty crazy, and to have it drawn from all three sides because it's supposed to be a collectible like that. That's amazing accuracy. Which of course, if he probably did it on a device, like like Procreate or Clip Studio Paint or Photoshop, anything like that. These two are kind of easy because you can just flip the image and work on it from the other side. This one, you can have your measurements, your line guides to make sure the height and everything is properly correct. I've done something similar to this myself, but not on a regular basis. So for this absolute carnage piece, wait a minute. I don't recall Carnage having the Venom symbol, but maybe he's fused together. And then you got the arms, how they switch, transform to weapons and stuff like that. Very good multi design piece for what this was created for. Dang, let me find out. Venom got some. He got some Venom toe. He got some Hulk toes, kind of like what's his name? Um, yeah, normally Venom has shoes, so this is interesting. And his symbol is on Carnage as opposed to on Venom, where it belongs. So this probably has something to do with the story. Man, his spine is way out there, and look, those two things sticking out of his shoulders. That's pretty crazy too, right there. But yeah, with all of that going on, this is something I can definitely take take hints from and learn from, which is what I like to do. I definitely like to look at other artists' work. Oh, that's why, because it's like a Hulk Venom. That makes sense. Venomized Hulk. That's pretty crazy. XM Studios, they got some pretty amazing detailed pieces for collecting, statues and stuff like that. I like them, so I definitely would definitely encourage anyone that can afford, you know, to mess with that. Definitely rock it out. Let's see. Let's check out this XM Studio Absolute Carnage 1/4 scale premium collection. That's crazy. And considering that, yeah, there's a lot. I guess is it's story based, so that's one of the reasons why Venom doesn't or Carnage doesn't look like his usual self, which I think is interesting. But who knows? With what they got on the comics, stuff like this. I mean, I don't really buy Marvel comics anymore, Marvel or DC comics. But if I see a good like statue or something crazy, compelling, I would definitely, you know, uh, hop on that. I guess that's the best way I can say it, because I do love collectibles and statues. And with that being said, I also hope to create my own and really put together, a collection of my own characters in that retrospect. So the next thing we got going on is I have whatchamacallit, my let me see. Trying to go to my stuff. See, I'm not on ArtStation enough to memorize all of its functions. However, let me see. Um, there we go. Yeah, so I probably mentioned this last week, but just in case I have not or someone has not seen it, because some shows I go on, they prefer me not to show my art, which is like whatever. But let's see. As I think I have mentioned before, uh, let's see. So Demon Queen, I did the full piece mock-ups and all that. Um, was it 2021? So I also have Prince available. in multiple formats. I got art posters starting at $16, $17. The art prints, which start at $19.50. Canvas prints, which start at $70.20. So I believe those are the prices may vary due to international, pricing and whatnot, um, international currency exchange. But I have these available on here where you know already created them, already made them. If you like them, you can just go to my website, which is omni ii.art /store/prints. So I have stuff available right there at any given time in case you want to see it. So that's kind of like my thing, the thing that I got going on, the bling bling. Let me stop. I think I am burning out of my caffeine, but yeah. So you got tons of options, and I hope to have at least two designs done. I'm working on a new We Comics shirt design, and I'm also working on a design for, well, kind of like just a theme or kind of like gimmick piece of art. Already finished one of my storyboarding panels. On to the next one. I got about five more to do, and those shouldn't take as long. So I think that's pretty much good to go. So let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to go over while I'm here. We talked about The Last of Us episodes 3 and 4. Um, my take on hands-on using the AI art generator. Um, what else? We've covered a little bit of art in ArtStation, and I hope to cover even more in the future as I spend more time on there. So it's just a lot going on because I'm dealing with 3D modeling. I'm doing art pieces. I got to come up with a design every month. That's a goal I want to set for myself. A design every month to try to create something for my online shirt store, print shop, all that kind of stuff. So I have stuff that people might like. I'm not saying you'll like everything I got, but I might have a little something that you might appreciate. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, and mainly, no fan art stuff, just all original stuff. And yeah, yeah, I think that's it. I'm excited to get back to working, on my art. And that is all I got. But I think after this, I need to get on the foam roller. My back, my back. So that's all I got from you guys for you guys today. I may show up on Twitch and do like a art stream on there a little bit, and see what's going on later on with the JBots Art Jam. I was on 80s made stream on Monday. We got a chance to watch Spaceballs, which that was fun. Had a good time working on watching that. Haven't seen it in a long time, so it was a good reminder of the great work of Mel Brooks, a living legend. So yeah, that's all I got, ladies and gents. Thanks for stopping by. Shout out to Pops Van Zant, Mo Biggs, um, Alpha Proto. Um, what's going on, man? Are your comic backgrounds going to be 3D models? No, I'm drawing everything myself. Um, yeah, I think 3D modeling for me would be specifically. I mean, I'll use 3D models as a reference, but I'm not just, hey, copy paste. I'm not doing that. I want a consistent style throughout the comic. That's what I did in the first comic. and that's what I plan on doing next. The 3D modeling for me is mainly to get used to, setting up really good scenes, and then I want to make some of those, just like what I showed earlier with the was it Absolute Carnage piece. I want to make collectibles of my characters, so that's definitely what I'm rocking with. But there's a certain way I want to stay consistent with it. I definitely want to draw, So yeah, Alpha Proto, how are you doing, sir? Hopefully you're doing well. I got to check out your channel, man. It's been a while. Then again, I've been watching so much other stuff. It's been hard for me to keep up with, you know, uh, everyone that I have gotten to know. Twitter Spaces is so much fun, so that's occupied time too, and I can listen while I'm drawing, so I don't have to give all my full attention to Twitter Spaces. I thought about making one, but I was like, nah, I already got enough commitments to worry about. So yeah, that's all I got. I'm getting ready to get the heck out of here. I've Proto said I'm pretty good. I know Sean Gordon Murphy used models to keep his vehicles consistent from all angles. Yeah, indeed. That's something I would use as well. So um, I I like using reference. I like drawing from reference because it helps me appreciate, not just lean into my own wheelhouse, but to appreciate, things that are actually out there. Helps maintain that basic foundation of art, which I think should never be forgotten, regardless of how much technology we do get our hands on, and how many images we can, create within a matter of minutes. So that's how I look at it. And yeah, this is the last time I say I'm getting the hell out of here. So y'all take care. Remember to keep it omni. God bless America because we really need it. And YouTube, you know my advice: stay off the crack.